When I became an entrepreneur, one of the main concerns was I wanted to become an entrepreneur, but I didn't want to sacrifice the teenager lifestyle. So I created a life in which I'm able to be an entrepreneur, but also live the teenager lifestyle. I'm going to go over that and how you can do that for yourself within this video. The most important thing you could possibly do for yourself on your path to becoming a successful teenage entrepreneur is to pick the topic that you are going to enjoy, because if you don't do that, the whole business is just going to fall apart. This doesn't just apply to teenagers, it applies to anyone regardless of age. Pick the business area and something that you are truly passionate about. And by doing that, you'll have more focus in that area. You will want to learn and you will want to put in the work. After you know what you want to do, you have to get specific with what type of work you have to do each day. Is it writing a blog post each day, doing a video like this one each day? What is the type of work that you have to do each day? Setting that goal for yourself makes it easier for you to identify what you can do within your teenage lifestyle and what you have to pursue within your entrepreneurial lifestyle. The biggest challenge is to accomplish all the things you want to do as an entrepreneur without isolating yourself from your friends or in high school or in middle school or that particular area, that particular school, that community that you are in. So how are you able to be an entrepreneur, do all of that work, and still be a teenager? The answer is to join in activities and sports that are offered within your school. So I do cross country and track. That allows me to interact with a lot of people, build a lot of nice friendships. And the key thing about that is it's great for exercise. You're becoming a part of your community, your school, but at the same time, you could still be an entrepreneur. Now, it's still going to be challenging with time. Don't get me wrong, I get home at 6 o'clock, have to take a shower. I know what it's like to do a sport, take a shower, have to do homework, and then have to do the business. So what happens after you do an activity in your school, your home, you've taken your shower if it's a sport, what happens then? Well, this is where it's the make or break point. What you do at your house ultimately determines in a big part what you accomplish as an entrepreneur. So the environment you live in, you could either set it up in which you are optimizing it for productivity, or you're optimizing it for distractions, for not getting your goals done, and other stuff of that nature. So the most important thing to do to create within this environment that you live in, you have to get rid of as many distractions as possible. So while I do have the teenager lifestyle, when I come home, it's all entrepreneurial. I do not watch any TV with the exception of about 2 hours per week and major sporting events. And I do not surf the web very much. Sometimes I do. I bet everyone does every once in a while, even the most productive people on occasion, but I'm very rarely surfing the web. I'm not coming home thinking, what are going to be the next YouTube videos I'm surfing? I'm thinking of, what are the next blog posts I'm going to write? What are the next videos I'm going to complete? So when you come home, what you do during that time plays a big part in what you are able to accomplish as an entrepreneur. When I go home, it is strictly entrepreneurial. So in terms of homework, I like to do that right when I get home, because if I have to think about homework while I'm writing the blog post, that blog post is going to be very poor quality because my mind will be somewhere else when my fingers are typing away writing the blog post. You don't want to be distracted by the thought of having to do your homework as you are working on your business. So if that distraction exists for you, do the homework first. And I still recommend doing it first, just because if you're onto something, you're exploring a new opportunity. I mean, sometimes if you are exploring a new opportunity or doing something that really interests you for your business, hours could just suddenly go by. You look at your clock and then all of a sudden it's like 11 p.m. and you haven't done the big essay. So you don't want that to happen to you. So that's why I like to do the homework first, and then that way I can focus the rest of the day all on the business stuff. Speaking of doing the homework, I know this is something that a lot of teachers say. With the big essay, plan it out, do a lot of stuff in advance because you don't want to cramp all of that in on the night before, not just for the school purposes, but for the entrepreneurial purpose. All of a sudden, you're going to have to devote one whole day to doing this essay. It's going to get in the way of all of your stuff. And if you create a pattern out of that, then there are going to be certain assignments that take over the entire day. Now, no matter how productive you are, there may always be that type of assignment. But if you have like 3 weeks to do some big project, I would do a little bit of it every few days. Not every single day, but every few days, just so it comes out easy, smoothly, and it doesn't destroy one of the days that you could be using to work on your business. And a really great way to get started is to definitely get your friends involved. I've seen several team businesses out there, blogs, videos, in which friends are doing it all together. They're putting in the work, but it's not just putting in the work that makes it special and like being able to divide it amongst the people. It's the bonds that you'll be able to increase, all the laughter, all the joy, excitement of working with people who you already know. They know you, they respect you, you respect them. So if you feel like this is too complicated for you, or if you want to have a lot of fun doing this in addition to all the fun you're gonna have on your own, my recommendation is to start with some friends who are also interested in going down that route, just so you are able to enjoy the experience better and you are able to work together to keep each other accountable for your successes. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate if you leave a like for it, just so I get an idea of which videos are doing the best on my channel and which types of videos I should be providing more often for my audience. And if you are a first-time visitor, I highly recommend, if you want more videos just like this one, clicking the subscribe button. I'm sending out a lot of videos for teenage entrepreneurs, business owners, digital marketing experts. So I've got a whole bunch of different videos here for people with small businesses who are interested in getting started. I'll be able to send you all those videos each time I come out with a new one if you subscribe. So that is all for this video. I hope it has served you. And what I want you to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.